nigga mad bet this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guys. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them toxic till they gonna chop. Took her out of fires cause
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Smash. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. By a man, he's in the clear. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
A 49-yard gain on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Step. COVID-19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They go again with Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Back. 19 Cardinal, 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Hey.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay, ready?
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Get it. Get it. Ready.
They go right back to Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Check smash. Check 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing now off the play action. His first throw is an interception. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Mustang nice. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And having gained about a handful there. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardman on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Big Lion. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Hall once more. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go. Back. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Pass to 60. Set. 70 Lions.
Pierce coming in motion left.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead with Taylor. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 27-yard
line. This our last play of the quarter.
Check, hurt. Ready? 60. Hey, check that. Street.
They start to drive it home. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Hall running his own read. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Got it. Ready?
What's in the nickel set on 3rd?
Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. Go, Rig. Go.
Pass play coming here. He has the first over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Panther 60.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hurt. Ready.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Alert. Tag. Viking 18. Check Bobcat. Ready.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game in the first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Taylor again. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You've got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 from the 43.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go. Ready, ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Going with the screen to Taylor. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Cut up.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw again. Richardson has it at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready. 19, 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Third. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Hall. Give him fiber on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd and 5.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Finds a man right side. He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Set up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Taylor now up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity lying. Ready, ready?
First down throw here from Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready. Hut. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jets make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head, they went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Not Viking 18.
Working now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Cut out left. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. With 70 Timberwolves.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hurt. Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Down.
Pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 65. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's a throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
Okay, ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Play
fake. It's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running right. This is Taylor. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Bison.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Colts.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Let go. Go.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
70, hop, 70. Hop. Let go.
Back to Taylor on second down. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready. 19 Charger, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. That's the first down, and he's still going. Again, he's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point attempt coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Colts lead by 15 now. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Project, this is what you want.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Ready, set.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack.
70 Timberwolves.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Wonder wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Stephanie!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action, it's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
10 at the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Viking 18. Viking 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He loses the football, and the Jets recover it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On the set.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Cowboys! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this one out with Hall. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this gain almost goes all the way for that 1st down. He gets it up to the 26. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hurt. Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, Allen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 13.
Ready, set.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Go right side, caught by Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. First and 10 from the 43.
3, 2.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cowboy 80.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Mustang 19. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Second and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here.
Trap 60. Trap 70. Timberwolf. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long for him here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Ready up.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Set. Bronco 80.
Desperation time here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
The Jets will line up for
19
a
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
Jets 21. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
On the jump.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready, set.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 8 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Gotta be Lions.
They go again with Taylor. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Again, it's 7 yards. And it's third down.
Ready.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let's go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is Allen on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets losing by 7. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 9.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Brings up 4th
Check the
and
Eagles.
1.
Check the Eagles. Steady.
Here he is to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Ready up.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. It's a screen play for Allen. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And they come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now a toss. It's Allen. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's another Jets first down.
Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
He'll look to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll try the extra point one more time. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
28 all. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the right, wheeled in by Downs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. 79, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go street.
They've got a man in motion.
Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18, you're not. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pierce coming in motion left here. Now to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Well, as fun as it would have been, unlikely that we were going to see a walk-off punt return touchdown there. And now with no time remaining, we're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 19, 18.
Getting this drive with a run by Allen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Ready, set.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Pass play now. By his running back, Allen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Tag. Bronco 80. Go.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panthers 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles.
Taylor again. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60.
Option give to Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. 19, 18.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts break the tie and go up by 6. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.